Welcome, everyone, to Hammered and Cheese, where we get hammered and there'll be some cheese. I am Dean the Jag Marvel. Above me is Mr. Chef Boyardee's Nuts, Cole Clayton. And from Upside Down Studios below is Marco Torres, who's currently been sucked into a computer. He's fighting because they keep on blocking him. It's totally fair.
So if you can't beat them, join them, right?
I mean, you're doing something.
Don't worry about the guy behind the curtain.
The guy behind the curtain is not important. We are still waiting on our guests, so that's fine. But we are making steak and potatoes today. Now, Cole, I was under the impression that you were very
anti-potatoes
in general.
I'm not.
Coming up.
You don't want them every meal.
You just don't want them every meal. Sounds suspicious to me.
Anti-potato, ain't that like racist? Don't that mean you hate like Irish people?
I do hate Irish people.
He does hate Irish people. I think that's why.
But I think that I probably hate them more than most versions of any fucking group of people.
I mean, that's fine.
Wow, then you must really hate Irish women.
Yeah. Them specifically.
That is. I feel like it's not nice to be like Irish people, but it's one specifically that really is the bane of his existence, and so that's fine.
Also, Irish dudes are cool. They're fucking fun to hang out with. They're always like, yeah, let's dance. It's women that really are the problem.
I feel like everyone
PSA for the Irish LGBTQ plus community.
We're gonna put an I in there in the
sure.
The LGBTQI.
We should put the Irish in that acronym. They are all a little gay.
Well, hold on.
Conor McGregor.
Hey! You did hear the new thing where they're like gingers are black people. That's it. It's been decided. Apparently, gingers are now black people, which I'm like, that is the funniest shit I've ever heard. But
well, if you
gingers are what? Right. Not black people.
Yeah.
They're what?
They're not Jews. They're black.
Gingers are. I say it. Somebody say it.
No, I'm not saying it.
I'm not gonna say it because like I won't. People have been assuming I say it all the time.
That's fine.
People always think I say it.
By the way, Nick Tucker 17 sent me something on Facebook, and I thought I'd share with you guys because it's hilarious. Which was this? Hear me out. A glory hole, but instead of wieners, there are just Costco hot dogs.
I feel like you'd catch Cole in every fucking bathroom, like.
Well, my issue is
you know why I don't like Marco.
I mean, right. That's fair. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah.
Where'd Cole go? He went to pick up
good.
Go to the grocery store.
Well, this is my issue with it.
Hey guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You just came back.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, I'm hungry though. You're like, why did you get more hungry? I don't understand.
Right,
that's why he goes to the bathroom and his mouth comes out covered in like a mustard and ketchup bukkake.
I mean, also the hilarious part is you're like,
ketchup.
The implication is that people just like suck on a hot dog instead of eating it, which I'm like, why are you sucking on a wiener? That's not like it's very perplexing. At the same
it's because of Bruce Springsteen or whatever his name was. Sucking on a chili dog. John Mellencamp, that's his name.
All right.
It might as well be Bruce Springsteen. You don't know the song?
I feel like you and Jack were sucking on the chili dog, and Diane.
Why in
the bathroom?
Why did you bring my kid into it? I'm gonna call out Eminem on your ass.
Yeah. Did you kidnap your kid like you were kidnapped? Did you keep the tradition going?
No, that kid was forced upon me. I didn't want it.
I bet you that's what your captor said too.
It's like, yeah, we got here too. That's fine. I mean, that's.
Deadass, I was like, I'm breaking up with you. She was like, I'm having a baby. I'm like, how did you do that? That's some witchcraft shit. That's that Irish witchcraft, is what that is.
Oh, 100%.
Well, I mean, leprechauns, rainbows, it's all goes together.
Yeah. Hello, Willow Sloss. How are you? I'm glad we were able to make you laugh. I mean, that is a name, I guess. I don't know.
All right, so are you cooking or were you just planning on watching this chick fucking cook?
I'm gonna cook. I was kind of hoping she would come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all hope that she'd come, but doesn't always happen that way.
Wait. Okay, so like what I found is, like most regular average women come on no problem, right? But whenever we have like a hot girl come on, they agree to it, and then when I'm trying to get them to like follow directions, I realize they don't ever respond. Like they don't even see those messages. And
Correct.
I realize, oh, you're so hot that you have to turn your DM notifications off.
Yeah.
No, they just probably went through some of our shows and she was like, oh, no, I'm not doing this shit.
She saw this shit last week and she was fine with it.
His name is Willows. There you go. All right. Is it bad that I'm 12 and smoking? I mean, probably.
Hey, no, that's a question for Ruby. Ruby, come here.
Are you in like a
third? Hold on.
What's up?
Is it bad to smoke when you're 12?
It's bad for you. But people do it.
That is.
I started smoking cigarettes when I was 12 years old.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what's going to be fucked up? In the middle of the show, you're going to see Jack walk across with a fat cigar in his mouth.
Yeah,
no, I got you one better. When I used to steal my mom's cigarettes, but I wouldn't steal her lighter because then she would know. So I would light them with a magnifying glass in the backyard.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like those weren't cigarettes.
I mean, well, that's fine. Walkie talkies neat. 12 and smoking. Cigarettes or crack? Fair question. Peyton, we need to know, are you smoking? Yeah, cigarettes or crack? I feel like cigarettes are one thing, makes you look cool. Crack, not so much.
How old do you think the raccoon was that was smoking the meth?
I mean, it was pretty fat, so I'm assuming it was a little older.
Dude, I was thinking about this. Me and my son were talking about this. That lady could get out of any and every charge that cop could have brought in there. Yeah. Because she didn't have any crack or meth on her. She didn't have any paraphernalia on her. But when the cop looked into her truck, the raccoon had the pipe and the meth and the lighter. That ain't who's in my car? Whose raccoon is that?
Right. How do you know that raccoon didn't bring the meth pipe with it?
That raccoon is a troublemaker. My name is Dino. What?
You made me big.
I can. I do it to all the men. I smoking at 12. That's fine. And my name is Dino. I'm Dino the Genetic Marvel. Please like, share, subscribe. But I also cigarettes, but I also vape. Don't vape, it's gay.
All right, vaping is not gay.
Vaping is 100% gay.
It's not gay.
If it's not marijuana, it's gay.
It's only not gay for one. It would be gay if we weren't forced to do it. But it's the only way we can smoke indoors.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be vaping indoors. You're just an asshole.
No,
I want to smoke indoors.
We should have the right to smoke cigarettes indoors again.
I agree with Marco on that, and cigars and weed, whatever the fuck I want.
That's the comment. Walkie talkies neat. You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
All right, so I have these steaks. I'm gonna put them in a salt bath.
I mean, yeah. Do you want some steak with your salt? What the fuck is going on here, bro?
So you'll see. We're gonna set them in salt.
I mean,
and they're gonna wait for like 15 minutes, maybe half hour, and then they're essentially just gonna like they're gonna fall apart. They're tenderizing these motherfuckers. We're gonna rinse salt off at the end.
I understand. What I'm telling you though is that that is an aggressive amount of salt for someone without health care. That's
because I'm gonna rinse it off, bro. I do this every time I have steak.
All right. Well, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, so we'll set that this time. We're gonna work on our potatoes. So that's gonna sit for like I said. What time is it? We got 9 minutes. So at least 24 minutes.
I feel like there's gonna be a deer that just walks into Cole's kitchen, takes the steak, and walks away.
A deer? What?
Listen,
I know I had a bunch of animals living with me for like a year, but that's over, bro.
I mean, maybe. What are we cooking? We're apparently cooking salt with a side of steak and butter. That's-
What are you hating? All right, so let's. I got butter. I got Irish butter.
Racist. So Peyton, where do y'all live? I'm in Toronto, Canada. These two fucks are in Ohio. This one is in Cleveland.
No, I'm in Cleveland. He's in Youngstown. It's two different places. It's not in Ohio.
That's how I feel about that. Shame.
That's pretty much how I feel about it all.
There you go.
We got our yellow baby Duchess.
All right.
I feel like since you're making a ginger or a Irish fucking meal, that those should be ginger colored potatoes.
There's no.
That's a yam, motherfucker. You don't make there are no orange potatoes. That's a yam. Okay, come on.
There's no Irish steak either. They're too poor for that kind of shit.
I don't know. There's animals on fours in Ireland.
There's definitely, yeah. That's why they wear the tall.
Yeah,
boots.
but they're too drunk to catch them.
You know, you catch you a Nessie burger or some shit.
Oh,
That's Scotland.
that's probably
The Scottish I fuck with. They work hard. The Irish are lazy. But also the Mexicans too.
also the Mexican. What the what's happening right
While
now?
we're there, the Irish are just white Mexicans.
Irish are just white Mex. No, I don't think that's how that works.
It is.
I remember I was doing I was hosting a show, and we were talking about how this one kid, I think I told you guys a story. He was from a reservation, and he was making a lot of jokes about being Native Canadian, and when I went up on stage, I was like, I go, hey, whatever. Anyways, I was like, hey, this is your first set? He's like, yeah, it's my first set. I'm like, man, I thought it was pretty good. Some might say it was savage. And he was like, oh, I'm like, because it's a good joke, right? And then we started talking about how you're like, listen, people don't realize that racial slurs were used quite abundantly up until very short, like up until 9/11, Italians were not white people. That's not right.
I thought it was Vietnam or Korea or whatever.
No, not even close. But then also too, then there was an Irish guy in the audience. He's like, we were called the N-word up until the 30s, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
The Irish?
The Irish were called the N-word. I'm like, hey, bro, Greeks were called the N-word up until like the 70s. Like that's, yeah.
Like, see, yeah, you live in a totally different world, man. Like like we said nigga for forever. Like that shit went like in the late 80s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then that was everybody. It didn't matter what color you were. But like Irish people were white, Italian people were white, Greek people were white. You know, depending on how light skinned you are, Puerto Ricans were white.
I think it's one of those things where like they were white to you, but they weren't white to me.
Yeah. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Like there's me white, and then there's this white. He white is no, that's white. I'm Greek. So I'm like, I pass for white. I'm not gonna get stopped by the police, but at the same time, I might not.
As soon as you tell me what your name is, I'm like, oh, I know about this guy.
I hate to say it, but Cole is right on this one. You're Mediterranean.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
Which is just Middle Eastern.
No.
I swear to God. It's like the only thing worse than his geography is his knowledge about other countries. You're like, I think
you think it's a geography thing, but I'm right. It's not a geography. I know where the Middle East is.
You don't.
But that is Middle Eastern. I don't care what you. I'm not basing it off of where it is geopolitically.
Bro,
I'm basing it off of what you look like.
Last week we were arguing. You're like, yeah, India, that's the Middle East. I'm like, that's not the Middle East. It's not the Middle East.
If you're brown, you're Middle East. Unless you're Mexican.
Okay, like technically, I understand what you're saying, and I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying India, the country, is not.
I know it's in Asia, but it's still the Middle East. I don't care what it says. They're picking a fight with Pakistan. What the fuck does Asia have to have any beef with Pakistan for? It's the Middle East.
My friend, it is Southeast Asia. It is a different Asia. It's not the same thing. Okay, you don't understand. You.
Yeah, it's like dot, not slot, man.
And also, for you to come at me about geography when it's a globe or a sphere, there's no Middle East. It's all over the place. Round. Everywhere's east and west.
I don't think he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
I don't know how to handle this level of ridiculousness.
And again, this is why Donald Trump has dismantled the educational system.
Got me there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. You got white motherfuckers not knowing geography covering their steaks in salt. Like
What
they're back in the fucking
What
cowboy days.
what if knowing where things are ever mattered to white people?
Yeah, that's how you got into trouble in the first place. We're going to find a route to Asia, and you end up here in the fucking Caribbean and call it America.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the American way.
That's no. There was no American way. That was the finding of the Americas.
Yeah,
that was the Spanish and the
American way
Italian.
to not know where shit is and end up somewhere. And then to call them the wrong shit the whole time. You're Indians, right? No. Okay, you're Indians. Like,
Well, I mean,
Hey.
just to give white people credit, Little Turtle Island or Big Turtle Island was kind of a retarded name anyways, and that's what the Native Americans called America.
Well, listen. Also, too, you got to remember is that like back then, like Indian wasn't necessarily used for India because that was, I believe, Hindustan back then. Like it was not. India is their new name. Like,
Hindustan sounds 1,000 times worse.
100%. But like India was like more for like native kind of thing. But
you know what's crazy is the Indians invented chess and still fucking lost to the Brits.
hey, what? What did you say?
India invented chess, the game chess, and they still fucking got their ass handed to them by the Brits, who were just playing war like chess. They were just your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. The fuck? And America was just like, no, hold on, let me hide behind the tree real quick. All right, they shot. My turn. Oh.
Walkie Talkie Sunny says, well, if Trump renamed the Gulf of Mexico, could Canada rename the U.S. Canada's asshole? That's 100% factual. That's absolutely. Hold on. Where did chess? You know what? I don't think chess came from India, but
it did. They invented the game. I'm like 75% sure they did that.
Yeah, but I mean, when the British went and took that over or whatever, did they really win anything? Because I mean,
no.
To this day, there's
all
parts
we got was collect calls constantly.
To this day, there's parts of India that are ran by tigers.
Correct.
You know, to this day, there are cities ran by monkeys, and those are clean. The fucking cities that are ran by people are covered in trash, like Slumdog Millionaire.
Yes.
We're getting kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, so apparently chess did originate in a place called Chaturanga, but it doesn't look like that. It essentially
it's not in India.
Well, so then it spread to Persia. So its origin is in India, but it was not the same. It was like a 4-person game kind of thing, and then it evolved in Europe, where
Well, that makes sense. Everything evolved in Europe.
The Germans put some little dead girls inside of a fucking a machine, and it played chess.
What the fuck?
No, that was a guy who made a robot that played chess, but it was not. I don't think he.
No, there was a fucking a robotic chessboard. Well, automaton chessboard, and it was supposedly the guy who created it fucking killed his daughters or whatever and put their bodies inside of it, and it just magically was the best chess thing in the world.
No, that's what Nino was saying. Who's saying that chess evolved in Europe? But that makes a lot of sense, actually, because like everything that's ever evolved in Europe.
I don't know what that means. That seems ridiculous. Yeah, no 3D chess. Some people still play 3D chess, and I'm like, that's way too much brain power. I prefer backgammon personally, but
3D chess.
I prefer Mortal Kombat.
that's because you're a fucking
I like GTA.
GTA.
Halo. Y'all remember
Yeah.
Halo?
Hey, also, too. Oh, hold on. Is the new GTA GTA 5 or GTA 6?
6.
GTA 6 does have pride parades, which means
It is what it is. It's
no,
good
as soon as
shit.
it
I'm not real proud of it.
as soon as it comes out, you're gonna have little kids running through.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. They're just gonna you just see people plowing through the fucking pride parades with their cars and shit.
That's hilarious.
Or just running by, fucking doing walk by fucking blastings.
Yeah.
No, the main character is a chick this time, which is first time ever. And like, I'm really afraid that you're gonna just get like an unskippable like cutscene where you're getting clapped, bro.
Oh, that's definitely.
Yeah,
gonna happen.
yep.
Also,
Matter one of the missions, or you're gonna have to find the nearest tampons.
Right, you're gonna like suck somebody's dick for money, like.
Oh God.
Nice car. Look.
Right.
I was thinking that
pull you over, you gotta fucking show your tits.
hey, the unskippable scenes are just going to be a horribly told story where it's like, so I was like, and this thing happened, and everyone's going to be like, oh, just fucking no.
And then I sucked his dick and he gave me his car.
Yeah. I've never, hey, it's the same thing when a girl goes, I've never paid for drugs. I'm like, oh, what? That's why you don't pay for drugs.
Say shit like that. Like, we don't know what that means.
Hey, the word's like, no, I never did anything. Okay, sure.
Yeah, guys out there, little PSA, if your girl always says, oh, he always hooks me up, it's because she hooked him up and does periodically. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Walkie Talkie says Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat, two different things. That's fair. I believe it is the second Mortal Kombat that he enjoys playing.
The K.
Yeah, with a K. That's Grand Theft Auto for. Yeah, I mean, okay. Or so hold on. Just sent me a logo for it.
Really ain't showing up tonight.
Before it comes out.
What?
Isn't it another year before it comes out?
Bro, it's been another year for the last 7 years.
I just recently seen a video. These guys were talking about it. And they were like, we gotta wait another fucking year. And now there's like that.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out this year, this summer, and then they came out like a month ago talking about probably next summer.
I'm not the big gamer type. Like I said, I play Mortal Kombat like that, but GTA fucking sucked. The only thing good about GTA was that fucking radio station that made all the racist jokes while you were driving around.
Bro, that is one of the best TikToks I follow. It's just horribly aggressive, and you're like, this is the funniest shit ever. So that's the logo for Grand Theft Auto, which she definitely pegs him. That's fine.
I feel like
so everything's kind of doing its thing, so you can make me small again for a while.
All right, well, fine then. There you go. Yeah, Walkie Talkie said it's May 26, 2026, which, I mean, listen, there's a good chance we won't last that long. 2026 is a long ways away, and the world is just being on fire. By the way, so we have a friend over today for dinner, and I told her that I'm going down to Cleveland with Victoria, and she's like, "You can't go," and I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "There's a warning," and I'm like,
"A warning?"
Yeah, apparently there's a warning for people traveling to the States, and I'm like, "It's not."
What's the warning?
I don't know, but apparently you guys are troublemakers now. You've been deemed.
We've always been troublemakers. When have we never not been troublemakers?
World War I, World War II, when it was the Canadians who were the troublemakers.
Y'all are just doing fuck shit. We are troublemakers.
Dude, you don't remember when John Candy and the cast of fucking Cheers got all militaried up and tried to rush the fucking American border?
Yeah. Was it Canadian Bacon?
Canadian Bacon, yeah.
Great movie. And even when Dan Aykroyd pulls him over, he's like, all this needs to be in French as well. There's all the like Canada sucks. He's like that has to be in French as well. You can't. We're bilingual here. You have to respect the French as much as the French don't respect anyone else. We respect the French, and I'm like, absolutely not. That's no, totally fair. Yeah. So there's a travel advisory. Yeah, I don't know. So the problem is that this is Victoria's friend. That if them two go do something, there's always going to be some insane story. Where I'm like, yeah, that's not. I'm like, you guys are reckless, and they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, you are. Just 100%. It's very entertaining to me. But yeah.
Dude,
We can't have a white president anymore without being fucking labeled a fucking
dude,
hostile territory.
dude. Do you want to hear some? I don't know if you guys have seen this. I've seen it right before I fucking came in here. Apparently, Trump is bringing in a bunch of refugees. They're going through the immigration process the right way. Do you know who these refugees are? It's
Ukrainian women.
This is great.
Russians.
They're Africans.
Oh.
Yeah. But they're South Africans. They're all white and they're fleeing black oppression.
So just Musk's family then.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So what? You gonna be mad now that Trump's importing Africans? Now you're mad. Now it's just gonna be a color thing. It ain't even gonna be a race thing. It's gonna be a color thing.
Bro, I love.
I almost lost my shit.
That's great. Listen. Well, there's been a lot of issues where, like, so all the white farms were taken away from white farmers in South Africa.
Yeah.
And they left. And then immediately South Africa is like, we have no food. All the farmers are fucked. And you're like, all right, well, you're like, you took somebody who's been farming that land for like 6 generations and you told them to fuck off. So they fucked off. And then now nothing's working. You're like, yeah, that's basically how that works.
Well, I mean, it happens here in the States too, like that. Look at all these motherfuckers want to burn down cities over a fucking idiotic cause that they had no idea what was going on. Now it's 6 years later, and you're pissing and moaning. Oh, our cities are run down, and we don't have any stores, and nobody wants to do. No, you burnt it all out. You had a nice fucking little thing going on, and because you want to follow some dope head down, through the depths of hell, you destroyed everything in the name of freedom, and so you live in the fucking hole you dug.
Where was it that Walmart pulled out of recent? It was like last year. That
There's a lot of Walmarts, Walgreens, fucking. There's a lot of Targets fucking pulling out. Damn near everything is pulling out of fucking California.
Oh yeah. Cole, why is your house on fire?
Yeah. I was about to say that too. It's all that salt.
No, there was a pan in my oven. I didn't realize it. Then there had a little grease in it.
Oh well, that'll do it. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe open a window.
Yes. So fuck you. And I turned the fan on.
He looks like
my dick. I know how to handle a fire. Okay. I almost burned down my tie in Chesterland, Ohio, one time because the wok caught on fire. It was a grease fire, and over a wok they have like a water spigot over the woks. And my dumb ass, I was like, I panicked, knowing everything I know. I was already sous chef by this point, and I just turned the water on, and it blew fire at my face like a dragon. And then the chef came in, turned it off, and he was like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "I panicked. I don't know." Like, he was like, "Don't ever do that again." Like,
yeah, don't do that.
Understood.
You have never cooked bacon shirtless. Yes,
I do. I have scars. I have scars from cooking bacon.
Oh, I've had nipples that look like the bacon that was cooking in the pan. Dino, you ever fucking cook bacon without a shirt on? That'll make
because I'm not retarded.
Yeah, that'll make a man out of you right there.
No, that makes you a fucking idiot. That's not. There's nothing manly about.
I agree. It makes a man out of you. I think it's just a pussy.
And then if you want to go super parkour ninja style, you fucking do it in your drawers, shirtless in your drawers. You ever catch a fucking hot little dribbling to the tip?
I'm probably in my underwear, if I'm honest. So why? I'm not gonna half-ass it.
That's it.
Why can't you guys just wear clothes when you cook? I don't. This is
Because sometimes, especially when you're younger, you get out of her and you get up and you go make you some food and you're in your drawers. If that, you pray none of her kids wake up.
I mean, that's fair.
This is like the type of person who's never peed in front of his wife.
No, bathroom door says closed. Absolutely not. I had a friend. So he had a nice place when he was in doing his master's, and we would smoke if we weren't there. We would crash the night, and he was like, "You could smoke the night before, but in the morning, no smoking in the house." Which I'm like, "That's weird, but whatever." And sure enough, he would always walk into his bathroom, leave the door wide open, and start pissing. And I'm like, "Close your fucking door." He's like, "It's my house." I'm like, "I don't need to see that shit. Close the door. Not interested."
Well, wait a minute. When you're walking around, especially past the bathroom, and you already know this is going to happen, why are you looking down?
No, he was down the.
It was like you were anticipating the cock.
No, I would never. Number one, I'm not
see how big it was. You want to know?
Not bigger than mine, so that's fine.
Because he wanted to see a comparison. That's what it was.
I'm bothered. Like I've had, I remember going to gyms and they're like, "Oh, we have showers here." I'm like, "I don't need anyone looking at my junk. I'm not doing that. I'll go home and shower." And they're like, "Oh, it's fine." I'm like, "No, they're a bunch of meat gazing perverts. No, thank you."
When I was in the military, I couldn't understand that either. Like, I mean, we were in, and the bad thing was in the barracks that we were in, like the showers were like, they looked high class, like more like a better style of prison shower.
Yeah.
But like you only had like you were eye to eye with the dude. You had a concrete pillar here, and then it stopped, so you were ankle to ankle also.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, and then you're in this. I'm looking around, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just get up at 4:30 instead of 5 o'clock and fucking go take my shower. I mean,
I want to have. I want. That's my like. There's nothing worse than someone who's going, "Hey, how's it going?" Like,
they're all sharing the same
talk to me.
So if there's a stall with 10 guys in it, that pee is starting from stall 10, and it ain't draining, and it's still stall 1.
100% factual. That's absolutely. That's there's nothing worse. I was like, if it's communal, if one of you pisses on my feet, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking head. That's what's gonna happen.
But the problem is you don't know who did it. You better not be the fucking last in line.
Everyone's getting the shit kicked out of them. That's fine. I don't give a shit.
Hey, if I'm drunk, it was me. I pissed on his foot. Here we are.
Bro.
I'm gonna piss on my foot. We're gonna piss on both people. Everybody's feet involved.
I've pissed on somebody's leg before. Because how rude are you to fucking come talk to me?
We don't want to hear about your sex life.
No, this wasn't even that. This is another I'm fucking standing with my cock in my hand taking a piss. Some dude walks up and starts talking to me. How fucking rude. It's bad enough. You see me, cock in hand. You're still going to come up. I just turn around, cock in hand.
Yeah. No,
you did it on purpose, or you did the thing?
I fucking did
okay, because I thought it was like when you look back to see if you can turn right, and you grab the wheel, and you just kind of merge in the lane anyway. Yeah.
Hey, if you come talk to me while I have my dick in my hand and I'm pissing, I'm gonna turn it up and go for your face.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll make full eye contact with you while pissing. I don't care. People be walking in the bathroom and I'll look right at you like, "What's up?" I don't care. Right. While pissing, I'm one of those people. I don't give a shit. I'll make conversation with you if you want it. I'm not gonna like offer it, but
hey, if I'm showering, we're not having a conversation. If I'm peeing, we're not having a conversation. If I'm shitting, I will stab you before I have a conversation.
You weren't made for war. You weren't made for war, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've admitted I've had plenty of conversation sitting on the shitter. Not with random people. If you're a random talker on the shitter, then you got an issue.
I've had somebody try and talk through a stall door to me. I'm like, hey man, fuck off. I'm trying to take a shit. And he's like, oh, I was just being friendly. I'm like, go be friends with someone else. I am not interested in that friendship. No, thank you.
Bro, my sister just came in the room or in the kitchen talking about, Psst, I like my steak rare, as if there's any other way to have it. First off. Second off, wasn't I the one that taught you to make it rare? Because you were eating fucking cardboard the whole time because of mom?
Wasn't your sister in the hospital from having like overdose of salt?
What?
I don't know. She'd be telling a lot of stories, bro.
I was looking at your steak. You said you were the one who taught her how to make the fucking steak. That shit is over there preserved like you were a cowboy in the 1800s.
You got 4 more minutes. I promise you it's going to be delicious.
Did you also teach her how to make popcorn? Is that no?
No, I don't fucking test it. Y'all gotta do what I know what I'm doing. Why y'all always fucking doubt me? Do it.
It's
Take
your
the
face.
steak, douse it for 30 minutes in salt, rinse it off, throw it on the grill, the pan, the oven, however you want to cook it. I promise you it's gonna be fucking delicious. You don't even have to add seasoning. I'm going to, but you don't have to add shit to it after that. Honestly, you can eat it just like cut it. Just cut it. Just cook it. Half for fucking, I don't know, 30 seconds. However you like your steak, rare, medium, fucking. There's anything more than that. Yeah, I agree. You rinse it off. It's important that you rinse it off.
You're making. You're
rinse
making
the salt off. Don't leave the salt. Everybody looks at me crazy when I do that. But you rinse it off.
But you
don't have to add nothing else. You don't.
Okay. Delicious. In our defense, you also butter the outside of a bun, which we all think is weird. Right? So,
no, but I know what I'm talking about.
Listen, I'll be down there in a couple weeks, and you're gonna have to show me because
the toast or the steak. Am I having steak again?
Yeah. We'll have. Yeah, come on. We're gonna have steaks. That's fine.
Okay.
I already told Victoria, and I'm like, yeah, listen, we're just gonna eat essentially, and just cook and eat and make content for 3 days. Yeah. All right.
Make me big. Make me big.
Oh, make you big. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, Masso. There you go.
All right. So this is so important. Rinse it off. Rinse it off. You kind of give it a good rub down. I can give it a little bit of a, treat it like your wife. Because you love it, right?
I'm not gonna punch that steak.
Treat it like your wife.
I treat my wife nicer than that steak. That's fine.
Give her a little bath. Rub her down.
God.
Your girlfriend, whatever it is, whatever you people are doing. Your husband, if you're one of those LGBTQs.
I'm pretty sure if you hose down a stranger, you get the police called. Just good advice.
All right. Now look at this, but can I get a good lighting? Let's see.
It looks like meat. What are you trying to show?
Look at that. I don't. It's marbled and it's falling apart, dude. Like it's stretching. Here, this one looks better. Here.
That maybe just because you had it rendering under a sink, but okay. Yeah, okay.
No, it's tender, bro. It's tender. I'd eat it like this.
Don't eat it like that.
I would. I'd eat it like that.
You get Somalia or something like that, man.
All right, let's throw some butter in the pan.
I mean, yeah. Some butter. You gonna throw some garlic in there, or what are you doing?
Yeah, we can. We don't have to though, because of the salt bath. It's so good already.
Fair enough. We're gonna find out. Marco has replaced himself with just a cow, which is, I think, hilarious.
All right, we'll season our steak real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, garlic, well, onion.
Fair enough. That is a lot. All right.
You're so white.
I am not white. I do salt, pepper.
So white. I mean, because you're adding seasonings that are no good.
I mean, well, no, I'm like, okay, it's a steak. Just salt, pepper, and butter. That's it. You're done. You don't need anything more than that. But,
always gone. I never know where my pepper is.
Someone steal your pepper along with your spatulas? That is funny.
All right,
You should always know where your pecker is, man.
That's
the
also
pepper. Just throw it right in the pan, just like that. Boom, boom.
yeah. That's making a steak. That's not sure why the boom boom was necessary, but sure. Okay.
Because it makes it.
Because if he says bam, he might get fucking sued.
I say boom, boom.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah.
But I mean, isn't that like a nickname for kids taking a shit, making a little boom boom?
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I'm like, I made a boom boom in my pants. I made a boom boom in my pants and I got in trouble with mama. It's fine. Does the U.S. have the same strict meat quality standards as Canada? I don't think so. But
Canada got like, wait, first of all, there's quality of meat standards.
Yes.
And second of all,
That's called USDA.
yeah, USDA just got defunded because they were sending trans Sesame Street to the litter box.
Goddamn.
It's so no, so yeah, you guys have lower standards than us, but we don't have as high standards as Europe. But at the same time, you guys may be able to get Argentinian beef, which is very good.
Is that the Wagyu beef?
No, Wagyu is
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah,
But-
we got that at Arby's now.
Yeah, but it's not. See, this is the problem. It's like it's not like Wagyu is Wagyu. But they and people are like, oh, it's Wagyu. You're like, it's not Wagyu. Like the amount of Wagyu that's exported from Japan is so. What you're usually getting is Wagyu Angus, which is like it's a hybrid. So it's better than just Angus beef, but it's not as good. Like I've had proper Wagyu. We made a steak a little while ago that was Wagyu. Bro, it was like $70 for a steak at a grocery store. It was ridiculous. But you're going,
I paid $40 for a steak
yeah, no, it's
at a grocery store.
but it's a good it's a
I'd
great,
pay $70 for what I do.
I feel like that's just like the fucking Jews and the red heifers. You know, for their little shit to go off, they gotta be raising a red heifer there, but they exported fucking McDonald's heifers from Texas, and now they're saying Jesus is coming.
yeah, like it doesn't.
Josh, whatever you want to call him.
It's the same thing. If it's ground Wagyu, you're like, number one, why would you grind? You should not have ground Wagyu. Like that is very expensive. You're like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, good Wagyu brisket.
Oh, bro, that's
No Wagyu cheeseburger?
yeah, but there's no point.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Because you're American.
Yeah. I gotta give it a call on that one. Yeah.
America. Born in the USA.
I was born in East LA, man. I was born in East LA. Yo, man, I got my papers, man. What you talking about?
Oh yeah. So hold on.
My teacher said to turn in my essay. I would never snitch, bro.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, Argentinian beef. So free of GMOs and other health codes, superior health of cattle compared to American health. Happier cattle. Yeah, though I've had Argentinian beef. It is.
I don't want my cattle. Look, man, I'm an animal lover. I'm also an animal lover. So I eat, animals all, and that's just, I'm a carnivore. But, I mean, I don't want my animal. You got a happy cow, a cow that lives a good life, a cow that associated, might have been, the prom queen of the cows. And all of a sudden that cow walks up and it's a burger. I don't want my cow to be happy. I want mine to be depressed. I want mine to want to fucking die.
No, you want a happy and surprise death. That way the meat stays good. No trauma. It's very key.
No trauma.
Calvin Lewis says Rose. I don't know why, Calvin.
I want my cows to have PTSD.
I mean,
yeah, man. You want the weight of life tenderizing the meat, bro.
Like the real shell shock from Vietnam PTSD.
No, that is a horrible meat. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think so.
Yes, that there's a whole thing behind this where you're like, when an animal is traumatized when it dies, it releases a lot of hormones into because it's adrenaline and stuff like that makes the meat taste like shit.
No,
Oh, no, that feels like some liberal shit.
yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
statement is false. Because why do vampires and demons and shit make sure you're scared before they drink your blood?
Right.
There's more the adrenaline and the fucking the hormones and all that. That's what makes it good.
Okay, so you just compared something that isn't real versus us
Right.
eating. It's just absolutely. It doesn't count. Okay? It's like, well, if the moon was made out of cheese, let's just stop right there. We don't know that. That's not. We're not. Gonna,
Anything's a possibility these days.
I mean, it would be entertaining if the moon was a Dyson sphere.
Like the moon is made of cheese, and that's why we haven't been back. They don't want us to know. That's why cheese prices are so expensive.
Yeah, happy cows produce more milk than depressed ones. 100%. That's a happy
How do you know?
cow.
How do you know? Have you ever met a depressed or a fucking happy cow? Do you know the difference?
Yes.
Fucking, I don't want to hear this fucking liberal fucking.
One says moo, the other one says moo. That's how you can tell.
One gives out milk, the other one just got yogurt straight from the titty.
I don't see a problem with
Everything's
that.
already sour. Yeah.
Yogurt's good.
Yeah, it's not the point of the yogurt, you fucking asshole. God damn it.
I like yogurt. I don't fuck with milk,
gonna-
actually. I don't drink milk. That shit's gross.
Milk's delicious.
Cheese is amazing. Yogurt's good. What else? What else do cows make? Beef is good. Milk is gross.
I'll tell you.
Milk is just like the pre-version of like happiness. It's like how we got Phantom Menace. I don't give a shit about Darth Vader being a kid. I don't give a fuck. I want to see Darth Vader. That's what cheese is to me. I don't care about milk. This shit gay, bro. I don't care that Darth Vader was a slave.
Okay, I love milk. I'm gonna just say that.
Milk
But
is gross.
but the origins of milk really got me fucked up. Because I mean, who thought to go sucking on a? Well, can you imagine just coming home as a farmer in medieval days and your wife is in the backyard sucking the fucking cow's udder for reasons that not have anything to do with milk? She was just a freak, and to make it up, like, look, I found a delicious drink. Look at this.
I really don't think that that's how it happened, but still entertaining. I'll tell you that much. That would be an interesting story.
And then she told her friend, and her friend was poor, didn't have a cow, but had a goat. So now the friend is sucking on a goat fucking sack.
I feel like that's also how horse girls are made as well. Be like, yeah, just touch a wiener. You're like, why are you touching a horse wiener? This is ridiculous. I love horses, and you're like, whoop, that's weird. Because horse girls are different, that's for sure.
Dude, I've only seen one American horse girl, and she was a real big girl, but the Brazilians got the fit ones with the huge snatch. Yeah. You see them damn near impaled on a horse.
I mean, what can you say? Some of them just dig it. That's fine. I don't know where Cole went. He's disappeared with a frying pan.
He's going to get another steak that's already pre-cooked because he fucked that one up with all the salt.
Fuck you. I'm spinning black. I'm spinning black.
All of a sudden, there's another steak there, all nice and
like magic.
Don't bullshit.
Camera trickery, everyone. You saw it here first.
I'm gonna get off the fucking camera to take a picture anyway. Y'all
I don't believe you, sir. It does actually look pretty good. Honestly, we'll see.
Yeah, he just got the DoorDash just came in. You didn't see the girl just walk back out the door?
Bro, could you imagine door dashing a steak? I would lose my fucking mind.
Like, hurry up, you'll get a bigger tip if you fucking get here before the show's over.
So this is what it looks like right now. The potatoes, there's steak. I'm gonna take pictures of it.
All right. All right. Well, we're gonna hold on. Do this. Haha. You need to not wear clothing that disappears for your green screen, you fucking asshole. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. So it's 49 minutes in, and our guest still hasn't showed. That's fantastic.
Did you tell her at 8:30?
I didn't tell her shit. I don't book guests.
I bet you Cole didn't either.
No, he told her, but I don't know what happened. So
she's gonna be on, and like she probably tried to log on at like 9:30.
I don't know.
Look,
I find it very weird because this is like it happens a lot with female guests. Like we've had female guests for the last 2 weeks, and both times he confirmed the day of, like a couple days in advance, the day of, and then they just don't show. Last week's though, she was like, I had shit go down. And you're like, all right, well, stuff happens, right? But that's all right.
That's all right.
Regardless. Jesus. Yeah, there you go. You dirty bastard. Yeah. So
oh, fuck! It's so hot under these fucking studio lights. I can't wear that fucking green screen shirt. It's just a green hoodie that matches my background.
Start digging deposits from your guests. I mean, I wish I could, but I cannot.
It's happened a couple of times on my show too. You know, that's why if you want to come on, just let me know. I'll send you a link. If not, you know, it's fine. You know, try to schedule a guest or whatever. It always comes down to that. And ironically enough, especially with women, you know, it's always the last minute or they don't show. And oh, I fell asleep, or oh, this happened, or oh, that happened.
Oh, I forgot to send them the dinner. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
you didn't send me anything, by the way.
I've been drinking.
Right.
I know you have. That's why it's called hammered and cheese and not straight laced cooking.
Look at that poor girl's face. She looks like she just bit into a salt block.
Hold on. Let me.
You wouldn't even know what to do if you had a steak this good, okay? It is delicious. Don't even play like that. Until
Hey,
you've had it, you talk shit. It's amazing. I think I would murder someone because of how good this steak is. If they tried to take the steak from me, I would physically fight them over it. That's how good it is.
Hey, does your sister understand the term overselling it doesn't count?
Yeah. That kind of makes me not want to try nasty shit.
Just wait until you've had one. It's amazing.
We're not even fully related. She don't like me. She doesn't have to oversell it.
Half brother, first of all.
Look at even Cole's face is like, I'm gonna eat this, but well.
I'm gonna eat all of this.
Here's the up close, everyone, so you could see. I mean, it looks like a good steak, but you know,
Delicious.
I don't know.
I'm gonna make it next. 2 weeks from now? Then you're gonna be like, you're gonna change your life.
I mean, I'm down.
You can't doubt me anymore after the corned beef. After the corned beef, you can't.
And
No,
the thing is, I know it seems like a lot of salt, but when you eat the steak, it's really not even salty. Like, it's delicious. It's perfectly seasoned. It's great.
I can tell you look like you're ready to laugh because you don't believe your own bullshit. And I'm like,
That's just what we look like.
I'm not saying that the steak is bad, but you're laying it on a little excessively, okay? It's a little much.
I know. I'm over dramatic. I get told that a lot.
I mean, you are your brother's sister.
He is over dramatic.
I get it. Yeah, it's a family trait.
It is a family trait.
Jokes. Yeah. Does that salt have any steak on it? Also, fair question. Yeah.
Oh yeah. After the corned beef, bro.
Okay. Listen. I have publicly said I don't like corned beef, and you made me a corned beef sandwich that I was like, I'm having more of that fucking shit because it was delicious. Best corned beef I've ever had. Okay.
So I'm curious, like, cause you keep saying corned beef, and like what I know is corned beef is not what most people think is corned beef. So what kind of corned beef did you make? Is it like shaved corned beef? Like
I took a piece of meat, a piece of beef, and corned it.
Okay, so yeah, no.
That's not a term. No, hold on. I don't know what the fuck he just said. He's like, yeah, I took some beef and I corned it. That's not a thing. It's not. That's not what happened.
You get it with salt and you boil it in like berries and fucking garlic and shit for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
I had your back until you said some dumb shit like I took the meat and then I corned it. What the fuck are you doing there, bro? I corned beef.
What temperature do y'all eat your steak at, by the way?
Well,
do you rare, medium?
Mine better be
medium
dead.
rare.
I want to see my cow's soul next to the fucking steak.
Fact. There's no other way to eat a steak. If you eat it, I'll do medium for you. I'm not going to eat it, but I'll do medium for you. If you want it more than that, I'm not cooking it for you.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I appreciate you not cooking my steak,
bro. The best thing is there's a couple of steakhouses that Victoria and I have gone to where they're like, okay, you order a steak, and I'll be like, you didn't ask how I want it. They're like, they come medium rare. I'm like, what if I wanted it not medium rare? They're like, no. I'm like, nice. No, we're not cooking it anything other than medium rare. That's exactly, look, rare is.
Well, I'm paying you in Prussian francs, bitch. And if you don't like it, no.
Yeah. No. It's coming out. It's coming medium rare. If you don't like that, you're welcome to go and order something else. But steak's coming out medium rare. I'm like, perfect. That's fine. That's exactly what I like.
I would 100% go somewhere else because that's too done for me.
I'm paying you in Russian francs or Prussian francs, and I'm fucking giving you rubles as a tip.
Absolutely ridiculous. You guys are absolute animals. Let's be honest.
Medium rare? That's too much. Took it like 2 minutes too long.
I like having a little bit of char on the outside and then having it
still be rare.
No. Like I said, I want my fucking cow's depressed soul sitting next to me while I'm eating it. That's how well done.
You want to be like that scene where what's his name? Leo from the Matrix, where he's eating the deer meat. He's like, I'm sorry. Because he's listening to the deer make its like deer noises or whatever, and eating the deer at the same time because he's imitating rich people when they eat those fucking weird dishes that they. He's just got headphones on. He's like, I'm sorry. And he's like, but it's so good.
It was the backup or something. Yeah.
The worst thing that I've ever seen, and then this is real shit. It was that video that I sent Dino, where the dude was making the sashimi? Is it called that, Dino? The kind. It's like kind of like a
sashimi curse.
I don't know what the fuck it was. It was fish, like pretty, and he made it pretty.
Yeah.
He grabbed this fucking lobster that was huge. I mean, this thing was the size of a fucking standard dachshund, and he cut its head off. The fucking thing was still alive. He put it on a plate of ice. It watched this guy fillet up his body parts and put it in front of him. And as this thing is still alive, you're expected to eat it. Like this thing, his eyes are bugged out, tentacles and antlers are wiggling while you're eating its fucking ass.
Which, I mean, I don't think. Okay, technically you are eating its ass, but I don't think that's the proper description there, sir.
Dude, can you more dominate a species? Like I think Louis C.K. talked about, having duck vaginas or whatever. No, that is not dominating species. Cutting off its fucking head.
Why are we talking about this?
Because it's a cooking show.
That's not cooking though.
That is food. Sashimi is food.
That's witchcraft.
It's not witchcraft.
All right, look, I'll make you guys a deal. All right, Dino's coming to town in 2 weeks. Marco, same thing for you. You guys buy you a steak. I'll cook it. I'll prepare it. All right, and if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back.
That sounds like Crazy Eddie's furniture place.
Don't like it. I'm not even saying it's the best steak you'll ever have. It will be, but if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back.
No. Just don't say you like it. Win-win, boys.
I mean, if you're that dirty, fuck it. I'll pay the price. But you'll know in your heart that you liked it. You'll know in your heart that it was the best steak you ever had.
I feel
let's calm down.
I'll know. We'll both know.
Here's an idea. Dino's gonna be here for a few days.
Yeah.
So we should all get together. We'll pick a designated spot, and one day each one of us cooks a different fucking meal, and we'll do a hammered and cheese live with us there. And I'll make patalillos. I'll even bring the shit to make patalillos.
Damn.
Well, come to my house, man. I don't got no people over no more. Just my sister.
Yeah.
I'm by my kid.
She's a woman. She's not people. It's fine.
Women, they don't cook no more. They ain't gonna be in the kitchen. They stopped cooking about 40 years ago.
Tell her she doesn't deserve to vote. That's fine.
She knows. I tell her every day she doesn't deserve to vote.
And then, like I was saying, the way going back to the corned beef,
Yeah.
like I've seen people make corned beef and it was shaved meat, like almost like an Arby's style meat. And then like the corned beef that I was taught to make, I mean, we was poor folks, but you get the corned beef in the can, and then you fry it, and then you add.
That's corned beef hack.
You take
That's a little
potatoes,
different.
and you take green peppers and some tomato sauce and some other seasonings, and you put it in there and you simmer it down, and then you take that and pour it over rice, white rice.
That sounds like dog shit. So no, not that. Not that.
You don't have to shave mine though. The corned beef I make, you don't have to shave it. It just falls apart. Almost like brisket.
That sounds like haggis.
Not
you hate me. You gotta have my
all haggis.
You come into town. You come to town. You come over here. You can sleep on my couch. I'll make you some fucking meals.
I don't know, man.
You're gonna change your life.
From the story I hear about Jack, that's nervous. That makes me nervous.
Well, you don't have to sleep in Jack's room. I'll make sure it doesn't happen. Dino is Jack's favorite boy. So.
I'm gonna stay at Dino's and sleep on the floor like I'm.
He gonna see you two. He gonna look at you, Marco, and be like, "Dino can sleep in my bed at night."
Marco's kind of scared. Jack will fucking call ice on me.
He would, because I taught him the correct way. You watch out for them little dark skinned boys.
Don't call the police. Call ice. It's easier. All right. Well, everyone, that has been steak and potatoes. And apparently it was delicious. So don't believe what Liberty said because she's a fucking liar, but that's fine. Yeah, it does look good.
Hey, Bert.
So, anyways, yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow. I'm not doing anything. Then Monday, motherfucking Mondays. And
you're not doing Alex's show tomorrow?
No, it's Mother's Day. He's doing a lot of Mother's Day stuff, and we're not going
to. Wait a minute. That don't make sense.
No.
That does not make sense for Atlas to be celebrating Mother's Day. Ain't it birthday day for them?
No, they celebrate women over there. They just don't celebrate men.
Yeah, they celebrate women and their big old wieners.
The funny thing is, he has a father. I guarantee you, he don't make a big deal out of Father's Day.
I don't know. Whatever.
Over here, we don't make a big deal about Father's Day because not a lot of us have fathers.
I don't have one. I make a big deal out of it because I'm one. And that's called
one. You're like, this is my time to shine.
It's called narcissism, and I love every minute of it.
There's nothing better than watching Cole on Father's Day because as soon as a woman pipes up, he's like, what about? He's like, shut your goddamn mouth. He just immediately jumps down the throat. It's quite funny. Anyways, so we will be back on Monday. Make sure you like and subscribe and share it to anyone you don't like or people you do like. Either one, that's fine. But if you don't follow us, that's because God won't love you. So you should change that. Anything else?
Holiness is next to godliness.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said holiness is next to godliness.
That holiness, that sounds like something an Italian woman called her butt. A coli. A colito.
He got real familiar too.
Listen, just remember, there are certain things you cannot get away from, like Murphy's Law or Cole's Law, which is just cabbage. But anyways, have a good night, everyone.
See you later. That ass.